Okay, here we go.
Welcome back to the Grown Up Kids podcast.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, how's it going? I want to know what this is from. I'm just kidding. Hey, how's it going? I'm Seth.
I'm Jesse.
And we're siblings, and we have a podcast. And
Seth's really stuck on this one quote right now.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what.
Say the quote, because you haven't said it officially.
Okay, it's during the part where they're running all the X Games games in Extremely Goofy Movie, and they're kind of like going one after the other, and it's like a whole montage, and they're competing. They're coming in first sometimes, they're coming in second sometimes.
Great movie, by the way.
And fantastic movie, really underrated. And it's during that whole montage, and they're on those things where you're like, zzz, like my feet are out, and I'm laying flat, and they got handles, and they're like dodging stuff in the street, and it's like a race. It low-key looks super dangerous. And they're turning, and they got hay bales on the side of the road that are like acting as barriers.
Yeah. But say the quote.
And the guy's like, goody. Right before he puts like one of their guys, they're trying to cheat and make it harder for Max's team to win.
Right. Man, I need to rewatch
They're
this.
part of the Gammas. The Gammas.
I'm going to make it part of my Disney run before I go to Disney World.
Oh, sick.
I have to watch as many Disney movies as I can.
Oh, that's fire. Wait.
Of course.
Wait,
I have a whole pre-Disney routine.
Oh, shoot.
Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch as many Disney movies as I can. Obviously, you've got to hit like the heavy hitters, like the classics that like have rides and stuff
Lincoln Park.
I don't know what you said, but they have like rides and things relevant at Disney World.
Like, just say one of them.
Peter Pan.
Okay.
Peter Pan.
I'm going to say Pirates.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
That's another one that I'll watch.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
But also I want to try and get through like Pixar and stuff like that. Anyway, I have plenty of time.
Total support.
Oh, I have something else I need to say too that was funny this week.
Whoa.
Anyway, I also, part of my pre-Disney routine, I've done this every trip since like 2017, which I've only gone a couple times. But when I lived with our aunt and uncle, and I went with them, I started playing Disney Emoji Blitz. I might have even played before the time that we went with our family, like when you and Kiana were dating. It's like Candy Crush, like the 3 in a row matching type game, but it's little Disney emojis.
Okay.
And you collect them and like get all these characters, and there's always like events that are happening when new movies come out and different things like that. And
so you've been pretty invested in this game.
Yeah, for almost a decade now. But I go on and off having it on my phone. I haven't had it on my phone since probably like 2022 or 2023.
Oh, okay, so it's been a while.
Yeah, but now I'm going on a Disney trip, so now I have Disney Emoji Blitz on my phone.
Oh, okay, got it.
But don't tell Jude and Maisie, or else I'll have to lie. I don't want to lie to them, because usually I tell Jude I don't have any games on my phone, because usually I don't. But now I do have a game on my phone, and it's a game they'd probably enjoy playing.
Sometimes they listen to the podcast.
Jude, I don't have Disney Emoji Blitz on my phone.
Don't lie.
Kidding. I do have it on my phone. I'll probably let you play it if you hear this. But only like a couple games. Don't go crazy. Anyway.
Okay, got it.
Actually, it's probably fine because you only get 5 lives, and then over time you get them back. On a timer.
Yeah.
So he'd only be able to play 5 anyway.
Yeah.
Anyways, the other thing I was going to say about Disney is the other day I was editing a YouTube video, and when I edit my YouTube videos, it takes a long time.
Okay.
Editing our podcast takes me no time at all.
No time at all.
Almost nothing. Editing my YouTube videos takes usually 2 hours, which for me is a long time.
Okay. Yeah. And
I get so locked in once I start that the rest of the world falls away.
Mm-hmm.
And so, for example, I edited my video that's coming out tomorrow on...
Is this for work, or is this for your own page?
No, my own page.
Okay.
Yesterday morning I edited it, and I started and didn't come to for 2 hours, and came back to earth, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm starving. What are you doing?
It's all right. Keep telling your story.
Oh.
I am making a reel for Instagram.
Oh, for the 95K.
Just
Got it.
documenting some things that I'm doing today. So I
Okay.
documented getting Thai food on my way here, and now I'm documenting the fact that shoot, I probably so
You took like 1 second.
I'm so technology challenged.
Millennial.
Yeah, so we have a podcast, me and my sister, and this is so fun. Keep telling your story.
Well, no, now I'm feeling camera shy.
On a podcast that we film and record on that camera over there. Crazy. All right, anyways.
I didn't want to tell 95K about my YouTube videos. Anyway,
that would be good for you.
But I don't like people I know watching them and then telling me about it. That's happened, and every time I feel like I want to throw up.
Okay, I kind of understand that.
Like, it just feels so uncomfortable. Anyways, if you watch my YouTube videos and you know me personally, don't talk to me about it. Don't tell me about it. Don't reference it. Pretend, like, be a silent participant. Anyways, I was saying, so yesterday, it literally 2 hours, blink. The video's edited. I'm starving. I walked 2 hours straight on my walking pad, like, no breaks, because I just got locked in and
you were editing while walking?
Yeah, I always do. Okay. So I literally just, when I'm telling you, the rest of the world falls away. So the other day, I'm editing this one vlog that I had on YouTube, and I was very, like, locked into it. But right before I started editing, I was like, oh, I'll put on a movie in the background. I really want to watch Princess and the Frog. I haven't seen that in so long. It's such a fun movie. Puts it on. When I tell you, I didn't watch a single frame of that movie. My ears did not hear any of that movie. I know the movie was on. I know the volume was up. But I actually did not even register a single second of it until it was done. And I looked up and I was like, what? Like, I know the whole thing played.
That is crazy.
I could have restarted it immediately, and it's like I hadn't watched it in 10 years.
That's incredible.
It was so weird. I finished and I was like, how did my brain do that? Like, it completely muted it. I was actually, like, so flabbergasted.
That is crazy.
It was so weird.
That's wild.
Anyways, I was like, oh, I'll watch Princess and the Frog as part of my Disney run. I have to rewatch it because I didn't actually see.
You didn't accomplish anything.
Any of it.
Yeah,
it was really weird.
But
anyway,
also, yeah,
I just get in the zone when I get editing, especially when it's like something more creative and I need to actually, like, hear what's being said. I'm like, the rest of the world, like when I edit wedding videos and stuff, the rest of the world is, and I don't mean this, I mean this in the best way, dead to me. Like, nothing else exists, and I'm really sorry about it. Anyway.
Yeah, I think the only two things that I can multitask, like watching something, like watching a movie or watching a show.
Yeah.
The only two things that I can multitask while doing that. Oh, three things. Driving. Showering. Eating.
Yeah.
I will not watch a TV show or a movie and, like, multitask something else, anything else at the same time, because I won't.
I do sometimes with editing.
Get pretty locked in on whatever I'm focused on.
I do with editing when it's, like, simple things. Like, our podcast doesn't require much, like, brain power for me to edit. Okay. Even some of my stuff for work, like, once it gets to certain parts of editing. Like, if I have the edit done and it's not something I have to listen to anymore because all the audio stuff is done and I'm, like, color grading.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
Are you okay?
I just yawned so intensely that I started to get a Charlie horse in, like, my jaw.
Careful.
What the frick was that, bro. Dude? Is that a thing? Ah, I still feel it.
Okay, stop talking. Stop talking.
That was crazy.
But,
oh man, it's still sore.
Yeah, anyways, that's my thing. Okay, so we have a list of stuff to do today. But first I have a story to tell you.
Okay, yeah.
What's our story hour?
Story hour.
We don't have a sound effect for that.
I know. Story hour. That's our
sound effect. Okay, so this is a really strange thing that happened to me.
Okay.
It's not even like that funny. It's more just weird.
Okay. I want to hear it.
So
I
picture
want to
this.
know. Okay. Picturing.
This just happened to me while we were just in Wisconsin for our cousin's wedding, Caden and I.
We wish we could have gone.
I know.
Me and
I was really
Kiana.
sad you weren't there.
Uh,
So were other people. Our family was sad you weren't there as well. And we are going to go to our cousin Simone's dance recital.
were Ben and Marley there?
No.
But
But beforehand, we all were going to go get food.
Okay.
So there's 13 of us total.
Okay.
Me, Caden, our mom, our Aunt Beth, cousins Simone, Magnus, Ginny, Ingrid's boyfriend Everett, Uncle Noah.
I'm sorry, what?
Hold on. Uncle Noah,
What?
Aunt Mickey, our cousin Dylan, and our Uncle Eric.
Okay, I'm locked in. I'm picturing this.
3 kids, Simone, Magnus, and Dylan, are at a table like right behind us, up against a wall.
At a restaurant.
It's like a classic Wisconsin bar.
Okay, got it. Yep.
And in the middle, they put some tables together for us 10. So like all the rest of us are at a table in the middle, and Magnus, Simone, and Dylan at a table right behind us.
Okay, solid.
And I'm sitting where like I can see Magnus, Simone, and Dylan at their table. And Kate and I are sitting next to each other. Our mom is across from me. Beth's right there. Noah, and then the rest of the table's on the other side of me. And there's a bathroom over here. The entrance is over there. And then there's like more seating that way, more seating that way. We're kind of like right in the middle. And an old woman passes behind like our mom and Beth in the walkway. I can see her. We had maybe been there 10, 15 minutes at this point. Passes by and looks at me and like really stares at me. So I was like, oh, weird. And then it happens again. Like 10 minutes later, she walks past again and like glares at me.
Glares at you?
I would say so. And I was like, weird. But didn't think much of it. I was just like, maybe she like thinks I look like somebody she knows or whatever.
Yeah, that was my first thought too.
And
so
then, and man, I never would have conceived of this happening. Truly. Oh, I just realized I stopped a timer that was on thinking it was a different alarm. And I just realized it's our timer. So I'm just starting new one. So we don't run out of time. But maybe 15 minutes after the last time she walks past glaring at me.
Okay.
We've got our appetizers. They were really good. Super yummy. Reuben egg rolls. They were really great with the sauce, with like an aioli. They were so good.
If you say so.
And we're eating them. All is well. I have not gotten, for context, I haven't gotten up from our table one time at this restaurant since we sat down.
Okay.
As soon as I sat down, I've been sat down the whole time we've been there.
Okay.
As has everybody else at our table. Keep that in mind.
Okay.
This woman comes up behind Caden and I. And like Caden and I are sitting like this. It's a little bit higher of a table. So like if you're standing, you're kind of standing at the same level where I'm sitting, you know?
Okay.
And she comes up like perpendicular to Caden, looking at me, talking to me.
Okay.
And is like in Caden, like touching Caden. But it's talking to me. Old woman. Smells heavily of cigarettes.
Okay.
We're in a bar, so I don't know if she'd been drinking or what. But she's talking to me.
She starts talking to you out of nowhere.
Starts talking to me out of nowhere. Is like in my face and is like touching Caden. And is like, I was in the bathroom earlier and I dropped something and somebody snatched it off the ground. Like, as if she's saying I did it. And bro, when I tell you, my heart is pounding, but I'm also like, what is happening?
Why was she so certain it was you?
Exactly. But it goes on. And so I'm like, and Caden is immediately trying to be so nice. He's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, okay. And She completely ignores Caden, does not talk to him at all. Also, we're at a table of 10 people, and no one else gets spoken to except me.
Did everybody else stop and start
No,
listening?
everybody was like, Beth was kind of the only one that like sort of saw it. But like, our mom's not the most observant person, which actually we were joking about at the restaurant after this happened.
That's funny.
But like, it's just busy, it's chaotic, it was loud in there, 10 people, it's our family, so everybody's chit-chatting and talking to each other. Everybody kind of misses it, except Beth a little bit. The lady's like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay. And Caden's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She doesn't say anything to Caden, still just looking directly at me. And is like, were you in the stall next to me in the bathroom? And I was like, no, I haven't gone to the bathroom since we've been here. And I like kind of turned back towards my food because I'm like, what is going on right now? And she stays still talking, still like in my face, and is like, because I dropped a precious family heirloom that was really expensive that my husband gave to me, and he's passed away now. And I was like, okay, I've been sitting here eating dinner with my family. And she's like still standing there. I'm like, keep trying to turn away. Caden, I can tell, is like, what the heck do I do? But also like, she's ignoring me. And like Caden. And she still stands there and she's like, well, were you in the bathroom? And because it was really expensive and he gave it to me and it means a lot to me. But she's like, not saying it in a way of she's sad.
Is she high?
I don't know. And she also kept looking at like my hands a bunch. So I don't know if she thought like maybe one of my rings was like hers, or if she was like trying to get all up on us to see if we had stuff easily accessible for her to like try and steal from us. I don't know. I was so confused. And she's like, I turn and I'm like, okay, I've been sitting here with my family. I have not been to the bathroom. Like, I'm just like, I don't know what you want from me. And she's like, I've not been to the bathroom. I've been sitting here the whole time. And she's like, well, do you know who did? And when I tell you, I am so perplexed. Like, I'm like, what the F is happening right now? So I'm like, I literally was like at my limit. I'm like, no, I have been sitting here eating dinner with my family. I have not been to the bathroom, and none of us have been to the bathroom. And I turned around and kept eating. And then she finally, in a huff, walks away and walks out of the restaurant.
That's crazy.
And like our whole family misses it pretty much, except Beth. Beth like kind of looked at me. She was like, what? And I was like,
it's crazy that it didn't stop everybody in their track.
And so then like 20, 30 minutes later, something gets said about it. And our mom's like, wait, what? And I'm like, did you miss me just getting accused of stealing? And she's like, huh? What? So then we explain, and she's sitting directly across from me.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
that's
we
our mom.
explained the whole
She's
thing
amazing.
to her. And then, of course, our family turns into this whole joke about how, like, I'm this known heirloom bathroom thief. And, like, you better watch out. And my uncle knows, like, I should have looked at her and been like, like, he just played into it. I was like, but I was genuinely, like, shaken because I was like, what?
Yeah,
and then, not that long after, a man passes behind me, goes to the bathroom, and points at me. And I didn't know. Ginny was sitting across from me a little bit, and she's like, that guy. And I'm like, what? She's like, that guy literally walked past you and like pointed to you. And I was like, huh? So then our Aunt Beth is like, what is going on? Are you being marked for like something shady or something? Like, what's happening? So then I'm like, what's going on? But also, we're at a table of 10 people.
Right.
So, like...
Also, how is this old lady or anybody with her so locked in on...
I think she was by herself. She walked out, and I didn't see her walk out with anybody.
Then what was the guy? Well, the problem is that she must have said something to somebody, because why would some other random guy point to you?
But it was much later.
That's fine. It could have been somebody that old lady knew. Maybe it was it not an employee? It wasn't.
No,
like
it was a person
restaurant?
just sitting and eating.
Yeah, because that doesn't. What are the odds? What are
It
the
was
chances?
so weird,
And
dude.
why would somebody point? And maybe they were not pointing at you. Maybe they're. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah, it could have just been, like, weird and Ginny just, like, saw it wrong or something, but it was very strange.
Wow.
So then the whole rest of the time we're
What?
at this restaurant, I'm like, like, "What's going
Leaving the
on?" It
restaurant?
was
Yeah, I
so
don't know.
bizarre.
That's super weird.
It was super weird. And she just like, the way she was like, "Well, do you know who did?" Just waiting for me to be like, "Actually, yeah, I took your family heirloom off the floor of a
Of a
disgusting
bathroom.
public restroom
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
and put it in my pocket, and I'm not gonna give it back to you." Like, is that what you want me to say?
That's crazy.
It was so weird, dude.
That's crazy.
Stuff like that doesn't usually happen to me. I feel like it usually happens to people like our mom
Yeah, it's happened
or
to me.
our Aunt Beth or,
Although
like,
I don't
other
know. I don't know if
people.
I've ever heard mom get accused by a stranger of like
No,
some type of
yeah.
wrongdoing or
Right, that's
thievery or
true. I don't
whatever.
know what about me struck her as thief, but it struck her. Something did.
That
It
actually
was
is.
so weird.
That is bizarre.
I was just like, also, my husband is right here, like, trying to talk to you, and she just, like, completely ignored him.
She didn't
Like,
want
she
anything to do
wouldn't
with
talk to
Caden.
anybody else except me.
Yeah.
And there's all these other full-grown adults at this table, and she's accusing, like, someone that's obviously younger than, like, some of the other people there. Like, it was so weird.
She clearly just thinks like only a dumb young person would
But then
do
there's,
something
like,
like
kids
that.
and teenagers at the table too, and she didn't say anything to any of them. It was
I don't
so
know.
weird. I was
That's
like,
so bizarre.
"Huh?"
Maybe she saw your shoes and thought that she saw those shoes under
Yeah,
the stall.
maybe.
Maybe that's how she was identifying you or something. I don't know. But I will
Super
say,
weird.
yeah, very odd, very odd. But I will say,
I've got
that
the face of a thief,
yeah,
apparently.
you have a history of stealing family heirlooms from bathrooms. So
Yeah, apparently.
man, gotta watch out. Gotta watch out for you,
Yeah.
Jesse Bohan.
It's funny
Heirloom
because
bathroom thief.
I tell this story in my YouTube video, and literally I'm like, "Watch out, YouTube. I'm gonna just pick your family heirlooms off the bathroom floor," and that's, like, the intro. So it's funny that that's what you said because I said it kind of in that same way.
Yeah,
Anyway,
everybody keep your wits about you. We should do song of the week.
"Don't have your wits about you."
Oh, wait,
You'll get there.
Filch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that was fast.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Song
Wait,
of the week.
wait, did he say looky looky? Oh my gosh, I think he
Looky,
says
looky.
I think he says looky looky. No, did he say goody good? Frick me, I don't know
I
what
feel
he
like
said.
looky sounds more right. Anyway,
No, but I think he says goody goody, like they like radio in like do it, and he's like goody goody, or maybe
I think you just have to watch it
I had to
to
just
find
watch
out.
extremely goofy
My
movies.
song of the week is "Name and Address" by The Wings.
Nice,
Good song.
Paula McCartney. My song of the week is a little bit of like a few years ago throwback, but I've listened to it multiple times this week and I just can't get enough of it. It's so good.
And I just can't get enough.
Better Now by Post Malone.
I've been doing
Ugh,
better now.
It's so
better now.
good. I don't know, something about the song. It just like it strikes a
A chord.
satisfying nerve. A chord.
That's how I feel about Circles, I think.
Circles are really good. Same
It's,
album.
like, played a
so-
lot, but it's actually such a
right?
good song.
Isn't it the same album?
I think so.
I'm
Is
pretty
it like
sure.
that, like, bluish, like,
Mm-mm.
blackish bluish?
It's yellow.
Oh, then no, I don't think it's the same.
Okay, it's not. It really might be though. Something in my
Amygdala?
nuggets tells me. I can feel it in my nuggets.
Feel it in my nuggets.
Anybody
went to
know?
Sheboygan.
Anybody know? No way.
I was in Sheboygan.
Wow. Anybody know? Feel it in my nuggets. Sheboygan. Chicken Joe.
Cody.
Surfs up.
What
Surfs
was I
up.
looking up?
All right,
Circles by
Wait,
Post
really
Malone.
quick. Wait. We should play our game. Oh, it's not a game. I thought.
Well,
we were
I
playing a
just
game.
need to. We're gonna do it, but I'm just gonna restart the.
Right. Got it. Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
I wasn't expecting that at the end. All right. We're just simply going to talk about.
Hey. Anyway,
We're just simply going to talk about some things that are disliked or talked about poorly by like the general public, like the majority of people look down upon. Not really that. Well, the thing is, like, it's not even that controversial. It's not even that hot of a take. It's just that most people just dislike these things, and we're just gonna like go through a list of those things and just weigh in. Do we agree? Do we disagree? Why do we agree? Why do we disagree?
And you can weigh in your own way while we speak.
You can
and say, I agree. I disagree.
You could drink some whey protein while we weigh in, and while you weigh in your way.
Grass-fed whey protein.
I just thought we were trying to say as many different forms of the word whey as possible. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Something that is commonly disliked. Blue cheese.
Depends on what it's on for me. Sometimes on the right kind of salad with the right kind of fixins, it could go crazy.
I would say I'm with the majority on this one. Don't like blue cheese.
I would never just like eat crumbled blue cheese by itself.
What, you wouldn't do that thing that what is that guy's name? Cuba Gooding Jr. does in
Dr. Dolittle?
No.
What's he even in?
You did not just say that. Oh, is he in the remake?
Oh, that's Eddie Murphy.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is there a remake of Dr. Dolittle?
I know who he is, but what's
in that
the
Sled
main
Dog
thing
movie?
he's in?
What's it? Ice Dogs? Is it Ice Dogs? What's the name of that
Sled
movie?
Dogs.
Yes. No, it's not called Sled Dogs. Is it called Ice Dogs?
I don't think that doesn't sound right.
It's definitely not Sled Dogs. I'm just saying that I was describing the movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I don't think that's the title. Arctic?
No, definitely not. It's definitely Ice something.
I'm thinking of that 5. Is it Below Zero? Is that one that's with
Bro, I don't know where
Paul,
you're going.
Fast and Furious guy. What's his name again?
Walker?
Yes.
Where are you going?
Do you remember that movie?
We're on blue cheese.
No, I know, but like
Cuba Gooding Jr.
But do you remember that movie? It was also Sled Dogs, and like that sea lion is like. No, we have watched it. I watched it with you.
Never
Just
seen it.
forgetting our childhood out here.
You're bringing up a movie that I know exactly what movie you're talking about, and I've never seen it.
That's just not true.
It is. It is true. Anyways, how about cilantro? People don't like cilantro.
Love it. Put it on all my food.
No, I so agree. I eat cilantro plain sometimes when there's like a big bushel comes home from the grocery store.
Comes home
and
walks itself in my door.
I'll take a whole stalk and just be like, give me cilantro.
Yeah, with salsa.
Love it.
Tacos on rice. Literally on anything. Anything savory is better with cilantro.
I'm really bad at understanding the differences between all the different flavor profiles. So when you say the words... Are you
serious? Savory versus sweet.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I just was taken aback by the fact that you didn't know what that meant.
I know what it means. I know what sweet is.
Savory is like salty, like savory. It's not sweet.
Right.
Opposite.
But when you say put cilantro on anything savory, I'm
dinner food.
The F is everything, anything savory. I'm like
basically anything except for desserty type stuff.
To be clear, like you tell me, Seth, name a sweet food. I got that. I can do that. Ice cream, right? Seth,
savory food.
Name a savory food. I
Hummus
don't
and crackers. Know. Pickles.
What?
Dinner.
What are the other flavor profiles that exist? Because there's one that starts with a U, and I don't understand it at all.
A U?
A U. Yeah.
I don't know what you're
It's like umagi or something.
Flavor profile?
Yeah, there's like, you know how there's like different, there's like, what is it 4 or 5 or 6 different types of flavors?
I have Chloe.
There's one that's called like umagi.
Umami?
Umami? Is that what it's called?
That's a thing. But
umami?
I've never heard of the multiple flavor profiles.
I might be using the wrong language here. It's so out of my wheelhouse.
Clearly.
Go get yourself some umagi and put cilantro on it. Okay. All right. Spiders. People don't like spiders.
Yeah, I don't understand why you would.
And I agree, I don't like spiders, and, like, when I see a spider in my house, I kill it, but I will say, like, there's something to be said for leaving them alive because they kill other bugs, like, we need them.
Leave them alive outside, but not in my house.
I don't even do that. If I see a spider anywhere, I kill that junk.
I mean, it depends on where outside. If it's outside and it's like, I wanna be outside, sorry, spider. But if it's, like, in the grass, like, I was gardening the other day, and I can see spiders going around because I'm, like, literally taking away all their homes. But, like, and I'm not
Okay.
gonna go kill every single one while it's running away in the dirt. Go live your life. But, like, if I'm sitting on a chair and a spider wants to be on that chair, that spider's gonna die. Outside.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't like spiders, I don't want
No.
them near. You know, I
I
totally
got
agree.
bit by a spider as a kid,
Breaking news for the Milwaukee Bucks.
and
Okay,
it
they're
turned
hiring
into
a
a
new head
bubble,
coach.
and it was really awful. And remember that?
Yeah, I actually do remember
We
that.
lived in the
You had
Myron
a
apartment.
weird freaking bubble on your arm.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
I had to sleep with a towel wrapped around my arm in case it popped.
I don't know why you guys didn't just pop it.
I probably wouldn't have let them.
Okay, anyways,
That's disgusting.
why is it that people hate Nickelback?
What is Nickelback?
Nickelback what?
I know it's like music, but I don't.
You're talking about it like it's a genre. It's a freaking band.
Well, I didn't know if it was a person or if it was a
Look
band.
at this photograph.
Oh,
Every time I
graph. You remember that meme?
Yes. Do I remember this meme?
graph?
Does it? Yeah, I will say you're butchering it a little bit, but
Our friend Ethan loves that.
yeah, he used to freaking love that. Yeah, why do people dislike Nickelback? I guess I would say just because in all their music, I do kind of agree that I dislike them. Just sounds like they're trying, like their voices, they're trying really hard to sound really dramatic, maybe?
I can't weigh in here because I don't know anything about them other than that line of that song.
Do you even know pop culture?
Just not Nickelback. Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker.
That's not. Okay.
Wait,
Pickles.
wait, what's that song? Is that from Barney?
Yes.
Ah.
Hey, Mr. Knickerbocker, boppity bop. I like the way that you boppity bop. I like the way that you boppity bop with your hands. Freaking crazy that we remember that. Honestly, I don't remember the last time I heard that song, but
It's in my brain.
yeah, it's burned deep in the heart. Okay, anyways, pickles.
Love them.
You know what's crazy? I loved pickles as a child. Could eat pickles like
Yeah,
in
you and
any
Mom.
form and literally loved them. I still like pickles, but I love, like, I will eat them endlessly, fried pickles. If it's
So
just a
good.
normal raw pickle, almost any way that you cut it, I think it is maybe just slightly above average.
I love
Like,
pickles.
it's not that good.
Especially bread and butter pickled chip.
Oh, no.
So
No.
freaking good. I can
Bread
eat
and
those
butter
all
pickles?
all
Oh
day
my
long.
God. Bread and butter pickles are not good.
Lately, I've been having
It's dill
sandwiches.
or it's none.
like sourdough bread, mayo, mustard,
What?
pepper. That's the thing I learned from Caden's family.
Pepper?
Like you do mayo, mustard, and then black pepper.
Mayo and mustard.
Yeah, it's actually really good. And then I
No.
do Black Forest ham from Costco, sharp,
Which is really good.
extra sharp cheddar Cabot cheese,
Cabot.
and bread and butter pickle chips. Like chips as in not spears, but not a potato chip. And
Low-key
it's
sounds like a horrible sandwich. I'm
Oh
not
my
gonna lie
gosh,
to you.
it's so good.
I literally, I could sit and imagine for years what that sandwich could taste like, and none of my imaginations
Why would you do that?
end, no, listen, none of my imaginations over years of imagining would end with a positive thought.
It's so yummy.
Not once.
Love it.
Horrible. What's happening?
Like none of those things are a bad combination. I'm so
The
confused.
slow walker in the group. Why do people dislike a slow walker
Oh,
so
you're
much?
moving on. Okay. You dislike a slow walker.
No, I don't.
Tell that to the first 20 years of my life.
You're joking? I have
I can-
never In fact, I am the person who walks slowly that everyone is always tripping, and they're like, "Seth, hurry up, walk faster."
I mean,
My
maybe.
whole life.
I guess I'm thinking like, I just feel like there were so many times where you'd get mad at me because you would be like, walk in a straight line.
No, yeah,
And
you
you'd like
did.
shove me over.
No, I would not shove you over.
Yes, you would.
Okay. I literally have never shoved you over one time in our entire life.
That's such a lie. And you know it.
I mean,
look at your face.
The funny thing is, I don't have any memory.
Yeah,
There are zero recollections of me
because it
ever
wasn't a
shoving you
negative
over.
one for you. So you didn't remember it.
I wasn't a mean brother, though.
Seth, we used to fight all the time.
Yeah, we used to bicker. I was never physically mean to you or like hurting you.
Sometimes we would smack each other, though, sometimes.
I do not remember that at
I
all.
definitely do.
In fact, I was so averse to anything that was like harm or violence. I never wanted to risk ever being injured. So
Yeah,
I really
guess.
didn't.
But like sometimes.
I don't
or
feel
you'd
like I
like
did
hit me
that.
with like a snowball or something.
Are we comparing me shoving you over
Okay,
to
but
hitting
like
you with a
you would probably have
snowball?
just been like, Jesse, you know?
You mean that I moved you out of the way?
Yeah. Sorry.
Sure. And you did do that a lot as a kid, and I do have recollections of
Yeah,
that.
you would always be like, walk in a straight line.
No, yeah, because
Stop walking into me.
I'd be walking in a straight line, you'd be walking next to me, and you'd walk into my path.
But the crazy thing is, I never felt like I was doing that.
That's man, it's just a whole bunch of rage baiting. Like
I promise you, I'm being so for real.
that's crazy. Okay, yeah, I don't know.
I dislike the slow walker in the group because
that's
I
ridiculous.
walk fast.
Just let them live their
It
life.
like actually is so difficult for me to like slow down and wait for people when I'm walking quickly.
Just
or when I'm walking
patience.
at all.
Just no patience. Let the Lord heal you. It's crazy.
He has. That's why I can walk so fast.
Okay.
I think it's that I broke my leg and couldn't walk. So now it's like I have to walk.
Yeah, is that what it is?
I have to walk.
Subconsciously, now you're just always zooming.
No, I have to walk to the fullest extent
You knew
possible.
what it was like to not
yes,
walk at one time.
it was actually miserable.
Yeah.
I
get
felt
that.
depressed.
But that is not. That is.
No, it's not why, but it's funny. So let it, for the comedic purposes, be why.
Yeah, you knew the struggle of not walking, and you'll never let it.
I'll
slow
never
you down
look
again.
back.
Okay, socks to bed.
Typically, I've always been anti socks to bed.
Yeah.
But
Don't
in the last like 6 months, up until recently, because now it's warm, we live in a bungalow. So our room, like just our room's upstairs. And in a bungalow, it's just like a known thing that like the insulation up there is so poor. And it's an old house. So like until it gets to 60 degrees, it's freezing up there.
Right.
And no heat goes up there. Then as soon as it's 60 degrees,
still
all the heat goes up there.
Still not an excuse for socks.
But I was wearing socks to bed just because my feet were like painfully cold. Only like fuzzy, like thick socks though. And they're like a little bit looser. Not like I would never just wear like an ankle sock to bed.
Yeah, what?
But honestly, like it's good. I was like, it's something that I. No. Listen to me. I started doing it also because as a girl, they are like to protect your hormones. Like you need to have your feet and your hands always need to be warm. That's like an actual thing.
Yeah, but at nighttime you need to let your feet breathe, or else you're gonna end up with smelly feet.
But I was wearing breathable socks.
I don't think that's true.
It's not true.
But it sounded good when it was in my head. It sounded less good.
We were always told growing up that you needed to not wear socks or tight clothes to bed because you need to let your body breathe.
Yeah.
Which, like, I do think is true. But every once in a while, I only wear, like,
scientific
looser,
proof. Mom said so.
Fuzzy socks to bed so that my feet were warm. Because literally, it was, like, hard to fall asleep because my feet were so cold.
Milk before the cereal.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
people dislike when other people do milk first in the bowl before the cereal.
I do think it's a little odd just because it's like you're not going to know how much you need.
Can I be honest with you? I used to be like you and all of you. I have firmly found myself being
not-
a milk before cereal person.
I'm not like vehemently against it. I just think it's like a little more efficient.
Vehemently?
I think it's a little more efficient to do the cereal first. And also,
Vehemently?
how do you say it?
Not like that.
Vehemently? I never know how to pronounce that word.
Yeah, it's a
To
tough
be
word, I'm not
honest,
gonna
I
lie to you.
just go for it.
Yeah, keep going.
Well, yeah, I said what I said.
Yeah. I just think fill the bowl up with milk, eat the
I
cereal.
just feel like that's crazy.
Boom. No, it's amazing. And you eat way more cereal that way because cereal is not filling one bowl. But when you have the second bowl, the third bowl, and it's less, the second bowl is less.
I'm never doing that.
The second bowl is less, the third bowl is less because the milk is going down the whole time. And like sometimes if you don't put that much milk in the start, you only get
Are
one
you
and then
eating
second
cereal pretty often?
bowl. Not lately, but I started this years ago. So, I mean, I've done this many times. Milk before cereal is the way to go if you want more than one bowl. I'll put that in there. That's fine. If you want only one bowl, it
Yeah,
would
that's
be
the
it
thing.
would
I'm
it would
only
be
ever eating
smarter.
one bowl.
Yeah, it would be smarter to do cereal before milk because then you won't waste the milk.
Yeah.
Okay, fire. Okay, you know how people love open concept floor plans?
Oh.
And people dislike closed concept floor plans in homes.
Yeah.
Why? I actually disagree with
feng
this one. I
shui.
kind of like
kinda
it when
like-
spaces are their own spaces.
I also agree. I think it depends on a lot of factors.
Okay.
Like-
Factor me.
Like the lighting and
Okay, that's fair.
and like the in-between spaces, how cramped are they? Like
Yeah.
hallways and doorways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then
Mhm.
like yeah, I think those are mostly my factors.
Yeah,
But
I would agree, I guess.
I get both. Our house is not an open concept.
Would I say that mine is? No, I wouldn't.
Not really, no.
Not
Your
really.
kitchen's in like a whole different.
Yeah, I mean that
It's
one
closer
area
to open
has
concept than our house
Yeah, I see what you mean.
because you have like
I
the
don't-
living room and the dining room are kind of
Like
like
our mom and dad's house is extremely open concept. Very much
yeah,
so.
it
Extremely.
is.
Extremely. And
At least some of it, yeah.
there are moments where I like it because you just feel like you're all together all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
But there's
too.
moments
Sometimes
where
it feels
if I live-
smaller
Yeah, I would agree with that. I'd agree with
because
that
there's less
there's
distinction.
Yeah, there's less distinction of like this room is this room and that room is that room. It's like that is one room.
Yeah,
you
it's
know?
like you can stand in a spot and pretty much see the whole house, which
Yeah.
almost feels like it's smaller.
Yeah, it's like a perception thing, but yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Spirit and Frontier Airlines.
See,
I have no issue
they're horrible. But like sometimes you have to do it because of the bank, you know?
because of the bank. Well, I would
But
say
man,
the level that people hate them and the way that people will
I
swear
have
off
had bad
ever
experiences, so
the way that people will swear off, I will never fly Spirit. I won't fly Frontier. I think that to me is crazy. I've flown Spirit many times. I think I've flown
I have
Frontier
as
once.
well.
And it's like, yes, it's a less than experience compared to Delta. There's no doubt. I mean, anyone who says otherwise, you're joking. But is it that bad that you
I
gotta
mean,
swear off of it for
I
life
think
or like you
for
won't
me
do it?
personally, it's less about
Huh?
the actual flight itself.
More about the
It's
money.
more no,
Oh,
it's
sorry.
more about
Money.
does the flight actually take off?
because
Because
Spirit cancels.
they cancel so many times or stuff happens and
You know
they
what's crazy?
won't refund you and they won't rebook you and they'll say it's your fault and there's nothing they can do about it.
You wanna know what's
But
crazy?
it's literally like, no, this is your job. Like you're supposed to be doing this and they just won't.
You wanna know what's crazy?
What?
I've had more bad experiences with Delta canceling flights than
Really?
Spirit canceling flights.
Well, I've had so many bad experiences with Spirit. It's not about the airplane. Like the airplane's fine. I do think it's a much better experience on a plane like Delta or whatever
Sure.
than it is on
But
Spirit.
I ain't swearing off Spirit. And
I'm
I
not
ain't
swearing off of it, but I'm
Frontier.
doing my darndest to fly something else.
I'm doing my darndest to
Frontier used to be
And
way cheaper.
let me say one more thing about this too. So you go.
Now they're the same thing and they're not
well,
as cheap.
now doesn't Spirit own Frontier or
Yeah.
vice versa? Maybe
No.
I don't freaking know.
Yeah, I don't know either. It's one of those.
And I could be dead wrong. That might not even be a thing.
No, it
The-
is.
The point is, I will say now that I have children, young children, I would be much more inclined to pay the extra money to fly Delta. But I'm not swearing off a Spirit. Like if me and Kiana were to take a little trip, go somewhere, and we could save extra money on the flight, spend more money on the trip itself by flying Spirit? Yeah, dude.
I just
Yeah,
think it
dude.
depends on where you're going because I feel like you'd have to be going a pretty great distance to save an exponential amount of money to be able to put it towards your trip. And if you're going a great distance, I don't think you're going to want to fly Spirit.
I will.
I've just done one too many Spirit flights to the Las Vegas airport, and it's just
Wow,
horrible.
wait. The exact Spirit flight that I had, that it was a negative experience, but it wasn't because of anything that Spirit
You
did.
told the story on the podcast before.
But that's the thing. It was the guy, and it was from Las Vegas to Detroit, and
That
guy
Vegas airport is the worst airport ever.
That guy is a lunatic, and he was flying Spirit. He was a lunatic.
That was a crazy story. I think we
I
have
wish I
it
could tell
in our
this-
travel stories episode.
I don't even remember. We've
It was
been
a
doing
while
the podcast
ago.
for so long. We've had so many episodes. I don't even remember what I've said, bro. All right, what about Sheen, or whatever, and Temu? Why do people hate it? Did you see what just happened?
No.
Have you seen the breaking news?
No.
Yeah, well, apparently the clothes that they sell on like Shein, is it Sheen or Shein?
I always say Shein.
Okay, Sheen. The clothes that they sell on it apparently they had some like stuff in the clothes, and it's
That's
like,
been happening for years.
well, yeah, but like it, like a new level of the story has like broken, or it's resurfaced or something, where it's like just within the last couple of days,
Oh.
where it's like it's a bigger deal, and it's like the stuff that's inside the clothes is like super bad for your health, and if you're wearing the clothes all the time, it's like jacking you up.
Well, yeah, I mean,
yada yada yada.
Our normal clothes are kind of like that too. Pretty much anything that's not organic fibers is like actually terrible for you.
I got new jeans from not Abercrombie. I got new jeans from American Eagle. I haven't been in the jeans game in almost 3 years, and I bought new jeans this week, and they came, and I think these are my favorite jeans I've ever worn.
It's a good wash.
And I'm so back in the jeans game. They've been missing me, and I have so returned.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have something funny to say about Shein and Temu.
You mean Sheen?
No. There was
it's like Jimmy
there
Neutron's
was
friend.
a video I saw. It was a
Shein.
year or two ago now.
Okay.
Where somebody ordered a croissant-shaped lamp off of one of those websites. And then like a couple weeks later, they were like, why are there so many ants in my room? It was a literal actual croissant that they like just like dipped in like epoxy or something like that.
You're joking?
And it like wasn't like
they
fully
put a light bulb inside of it, or?
Yeah. I'm not even joking you. It was like an actual like food croissant. And so they had to throw it out. I just thought that was like, I was like, who thought that was okay? And like, where did they go just like buy a croissant, put a lamp in it, put some epoxy in it, like just all these stuff. Anyway, I thought that was hilarious.
That's incredible.
And then
that's so good.
My actual answer is I think for some things it works.
Does it?
We got a bunch of our fake wedding flowers off of there, and like napkins, stuff like that.
I mean, they probably have like a bunch of chemicals in there that you wouldn't want to touch, but yeah.
I mean, but the thing is like so do the ones at Amazon.
Do they?
They're all coming from the same places.
Are they?
For sure. They're all the same stuff. Same thing, even like the ones you're going to buy at like a store, they're probably all made in like the same factories.
Are you sure about that? You sure about that?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Unless you're paying like a butt ton of money for like really, really nice stuff. All of it's, if you're getting it off of Amazon, it's all coming from the same place.
As Sheen?
Yes, I'm not. Absolutely, it is. They're all coming from the same terrible factories.
I don't know how you're saying this with such, and you very well may be right, but you're not giving me any level of like factual data that's making me confident that you know that this is factual more than this.
They're all
you're
just made
guessing.
in like China and stuff like that.
Okay, so you don't have you have factual data that.
I mean, I've seen lots of videos, and
Okay,
like you can see where stuff is coming from Amazon.
Okay.
And most of it's coming from Chinese, like, wholesalers, which is the same stuff that provides all of Shein's stuff and
Okay.
Temu stuff.
Okay, so you do have some factual data. Fair.
It's all so cheap because it's all being made at those
British
places.
people say that all the time. They say fairs, and I really like that. Fairs.
I like a lot of their sayings, honestly.
Yeah, me too. All right, Tesla.
Don't really care.
Yeah, I mean, I like Tesla. I used to think that Teslas were just lame cars and they looked stupid and they sounded stupid.
If it's a Cybertruck, I think it's the dumbest thing on the planet.
Sure.
But
and I've probably even shared this opinion on podcasts before because, again, how long have we been doing this? I don't even remember the things I've said. But listen, I used to hate Teslas, and then my father-in-law got one just like recently. Like within last month, he bought a brand new one. And I've now driven it. I don't actually drive. I have driven. But multiple times, you just pull up on the map where you're going and you press start.
That's crazy.
And it drives you. And it's like, I mean, the level of decision making that the AI that's driving the car has.
I don't know about that.
No. It's actually absurd. Like,
I know, but like, I don't like it.
I didn't like it until I sat in the car and let it drive me places. And now that I've done it multiple times, I'm like, no.
Have you seen those other, what are they called? Waymos? Or?
Yeah, the ones in San Francisco.
Yeah, well, they're coming to Detroit.
Yeah, good. It's a good thing.
Yeah, but they've hit people.
Yeah, do you realize that the rate of Waymos causing accidents or injuring people
It's
is
probably
like a fraction of what humans
It's also
do.
probably partially the human's fault. But
yes. And so it's like, I don't think you'd ever have a scenario where you have zero accidents and zero like injuries or casualties.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just like,
cars,
I just think I'm like,
look,
I don't love it.
I don't
love care about
either,
Teslas at all.
but
I'm like,
also,
I'd definitely not buy one. But
yeah, I don't think I'd buy one because
also,
rather
I don't
spend
really
money on
care
other
about the
things,
look
but
of
then
them.
They look isn't
So
great
that's where
sometimes.
I'm like, if I'm going to
Some
spend
models
a
of
bunch of money on a car, I want it to be like a really cool looking car.
Some models of Teslas do look that cool, though.
Caden's going to want me to say, if we're going to spend that amount of money on a car, we're going to get a Porsche 911 GT3 or whatever.
Teslas are not that expensive.
Yeah, but
you can get a brand new Tesla for like $40K. And like, yes, I'm not spending $40K.
Get a much better car that I like the look of. Anyway,
I don't know if you can argue
got one
better
more
car.
We got a few seconds left.
Okay, this is just for fun. North Korea. Okay, sorry, I wasn't serious.
Why don't people like it?
Gary, Indiana.
It stinks. Stinky.
Big Pharma.
Stinks. Stinky.
TSA.
It's stinky.
It's stinky. That is so fun.
Do you know what that's from?
Yeah, it's from I Think You Should Leave.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's so
all right,
good.
Wait, what's the last one you said? TSA?
TSA, like customs.
Like I have TSA pre-check, so it doesn't bother me.
You're so
Global
cool.
entry, baby.
You're so cool. We should end this episode before you break the camera with your coolness.
Say one more. One more.
One more, Mar?
Say one more.
Disney.
Ah, dang it. I was going to go, stinky. I can't.
No,
Disney.
You can't do that. Okay.
I love Disney.
Yeah. Disney's amazing. I don't know why anybody dislikes it.
No, their prices are high, but
I wasn't even talking
so
about
are the memories.
Necessarily. Just the company, the brands.
Yeah, I love them, honestly.
Love them.
I think there's people that know the Lord there. So
yeah, can't put a foot wrong. Other than they can, but
I don't care. They put more foots right, so it's fine.
Hey, come on now.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was fun.
Bye.
See you.